Prototyping is basically making a cheap model of an idea to come. It is commonly and widely used for the sheer fact that it is cheap and fast. It has changed over the years and actually expanded from what it was first used for. Prototyping, when first used, was very difficult and hard to understand. It was hand-drawn, with many places for human error to occur. Aircraft designers wanted a more efficient way of doing it. Then the idea of using a TV monitor and some new technology could possibly help get rid of most human error, causing less wasted material. This, for obvious reasons, would be a great thing to accomplish. So the idea was put to the test and bam, it worked. Instead of having to manually draw a prototype blueprint, then make one, you could draw on the new technology and use a prototyping machine to create it. Prototypes could be made out of anything from steel to powder in a hardening solution. The material used was dependent on the object to be made. Aircraft designers, which were the first to use prototyping method, used steel. As prototyping became more and more popular, the technology industry wanted a hand in it. Suddenly, computers specially designed for prototyping were coming about. The programs for computers started appearing. The only problem with the programs was the fact that you could either draw the prototype or make the prototype. There wasn't any software that could do both, until Delta came along. Delta had a rough start getting into the prototyping industry, but once they did, they were widely known. They started off as a research project for some college students, then grew into a massive company. The programs it came up with were very good for designers. Before allowing software to do both design and prototype make, drafters would have to draw the print and then mail it to another place for prototyping. Now, the drafter could very easily do both within hours. This made the world of prototyping very efficient and easy to use. Prototyping is still done the same way these days, only now the designers are more experienced in the software, and there is also a lot more software available.